Hi everybody, day 3 of the NAMM Show 2018 on Facebook Live and at drumtalktv.com. I'm here with Pepe Morola, all the way from Italy, with these beautiful drums from Riccardo Materazzi, who's the inventor of these amazing drums, RotodruMs. We did these about 3 years ago, and I want to give a shout out to UFIP Cymbals, also from Italy. And we're going to do a little demonstration, then we're going to talk about the product and explain why are they so weird. You
set it up.
All right. No, you set it up. We are back. Didn't think it was that loud.
I think that
Thank
was
you,
great.
Pepe. Thank you. So let's tell you a little bit about. Let's talk about, and we can sit. I think.
Yes,
Can you see him?
whatever you like.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Are we good?
Are you good? Can you see? Yeah. Okay. So these drums have no shells in a way, right? And you're an endorsing artist, so you have a lot of experience with these. Why don't you talk a little bit about them?
See, the thing is, me as a jazz drummer, the first time I saw this drum set, I said like, I don't know, there's something missing. This looks like a little toy, Because, jazz drummers, we're kind of picky on certain things.
Especially, no offense, but especially as a jazz drummer, a lot of traditional upbringing in music, right?
Well, a lot of traditional, a lot of modern drummers today, they still try to understand.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I gotta say it. Then I tried it, and I said, okay, actually, I put my foot, I put my foot on the bass drum. That's what we usually do, right? So this thing feels good. So then I tried the snare, and then I sit down and I start playing, and I said, man, this thing is killing.
Yeah.
It's a great instrument, easy to carry, like, for small gigs. Most of the time I'm lucky that I find my instrument,
Intact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for, first of all, it sounds really, really nice. It's a deep sound. You can adjust all the sides and get a deeper sound.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that. So the shells also adjust. You could adjust the distance between the top and the bottom shell, which gives you a totally different tone. It's almost like muting the drum depending on how much you open it or not. And the more you open it, the more it breathes. And it's really weird with traditional thinking. You want your drum shells to sing out, but these sing, yeah, he's going to show us. These sing by being open.
You can adjust the snare drum, opening it. There we go. See? It's Roberto Martinazzi from RotodruM. All right. So here, Roberto, here you can adjust it and it changes the sound. You get a deeper sound, higher sound, and the sensibility. It doesn't feel like you're playing on the. No. It feels really great, and it's a great sound.
We just don't want to play too loud because the sound police are here.
I know, but see, that's what it is.
Yeah, and imagine if you could focus down here. Imagine the miking capabilities. Imagine being able to mic all your drums
Just
without,
one microphone right here.
and no microphones around your playing surface. So that's different. It's a totally new concept.
Yes, and I'm sorry if I interrupt you, but I'm going to say this and then I got to run away on the other, as I told you. But it was a great pleasure to stay and meet you and play
Thank
with
you.
you.
You too, Pepe.
You sounded great.
Oh, you sounded even better.
Oh, But anyway, those, see those sponges right here?
Oh yeah, the foam. So check this out. This is really cool.
Those ones, you can just like, you know, if you're a drummer, you live in an apartment. Now what happens is sometimes pads are great. I use pads all the time. I love them. But the rebounds, as you know, is not the same as the real rebounds on the, on the snare or on the drums. So you can set up this in your apartment. You can put all the foam, those stuff goes right inside, underneath, and it will block the sound. But it's like playing on a pad, but you're not losing the real rebounds of the drum head, which that's something very important.
Yeah, and you're playing on the setup that you're going to record with or gig at or teach on or whatever.
Yes, that's what it is. And as you know, a lot of people, they get a lot of mileage, practicing on the practice pad and all the technique. Then as soon as they hit the drum set, the real rebounds, things change. You feel weird. You feel like, well, I now have to adjust and get used to the new thing, right? So with this invention, I think you're going to be playing and practicing on one instrument and on your positions and your own sound that you don't lose the tone. Because when you put the foam inside the drum, you're not losing the tone, the tuning. The tuning that you still keep that, but there's no noise.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's no noise in drums anyway. And everybody loves us, especially neighbors.
Yeah, definitely. Neighbors, siblings, parents, yeah, everybody. Do you have to go? I know you have an appointment, right? Okay. So hold on, we're going to say bye to Pepe. Thank you so much.
It was a great pleasure to meet you and be on the Drum Talk TV channel. Follow this man. This man is something. I'm going to go away noon with Joy DeFrancisco here at NAMM.
Great. Thank you very much. You too. So yeah, this is not only is it different sonically the way we talked about, but these drums also pack within each other really well. They're very, very, very portable. And if you go to the RotodruM website, which is RotodruM.com, you'll be able to see how these pack like the Russian dolls that fit inside each other, basically. But I've played these drums before. We covered them extensively a couple years ago. Ricardo came up with this concept way back in 1976, and he's been evolving them greatly for the last 10 years, actually, since 2008. So I know that a lot of people don't like things that are different. A lot of people want to stay with what they know, what they're comfortable with, but I do encourage you to explore and look at things that are a little bit outside of the box, and I think that RotodruM is one of the most innovative things in drumming I have personally seen in years and years and years. Handcrafted in Italy. So check them out, take a look, and thanks for joining me here on DrumTalkTV.com. And thank you for joining us here live on the Drum Talk TV Facebook page. Thanks, we'll see you soon.